My name is Amma Emefajman. You can call me Amma or Emefa, and this is my podcast, Conversations with Amma. Thank you for joining me. Guess what? I've scripted and recorded so many episodes of what I wanted my first podcast to sound like because I wanted it to be perfect. I was caught in the cycle of perfectionism. I have lost count of how many times I recorded, listened to myself, played it back, edited, reworked the script, and I lost count. I realized that I'd never take that jump if I didn't put myself out there, be it flawed, be it, littered here and there with a few hiccups. There is nothing like a perfect podcast. I decided to myself that I will put myself out there because this is who I am. So today, I jumped. I am extremely nervous, I must admit, but I'm also excited. And it makes me happy to speak with people, the conversations I have, the knowledge that we share, the experiences. They go in a long way to shape us one way or the other. So today, I decided that, whatever it is that I think of the podcast, the script, I'm going to just record it and put it out there. I'm sure this might be the third take of my script. But then, here we go. Tell me what you think. When I started to think about a podcast, it set me wondering. I was wondering, why do you feel so drawn to having your voice on a podcast? What is it? I didn't have any answers to it at the moment, but I knew it was something I wanted to do. Blogging, podcasting, writing, sharing my experiences out there because I love to talk. And every time I had a conversation with someone that had me, solving a problem for them, reassuring them, comforting them, sharing some knowledge, or just having a plain old laugh, it made me happy. So why not? I decided, what? You can have conversations with so many people from everywhere else in the world with your podcast. So why not have some conversations? Talk about general things, talk about specific things, talk about things that you've had to deal with in your life, talk about things that you've overheard, talk about things that you've observed, and just share your perspective because it does matter. As I scripted and researched on topics I came across, on topics that I wanted to, share on my podcast, I came across a hymnal that I used as a teen. I was frozen for a second because there's a story behind that hymnal. I had this Bible and a hymnal that I used when I was a teenager from maybe, let's say age 10 till about 18. I used those a lot. My Bible was tattered and torn. And one day, I think I was going through a phase of thinking about the things I wanted to do with my life. And so I wrote behind that Bible and the hymnal, I, Doris Amma Emefa, which is my maiden name, and I added, this little girl, your voice will be heard all over the world. I knew I had written something like that behind my Bible. I didn't know exactly when I had written it. A few of my friends I've spoken to know that story. And then they tease me all the time. They're like, oh, go for it. I'm like, oh, well, I will. And I've been postponing it for years. But when I took that hymnal, there were about 4 in the house. I didn't even know it was the exact one. I just felt like, what is the hymnal? So I opened it and there it was. I was shocked. I was 16 because I had dated a 16 August 1995. Anybody who knows me knows I love to date and write notes, and I'm specific about these things. And so I just said to myself, wow, I was 16 years old. I was just affirming and believing myself. I occasionally remembered that I had written that statement, but I did not pay much attention to it. As I held that hymnal in my hand, I realized I had come full circle. I still wanted my voice to be heard after so many years. I still had that conviction. I didn't know if I wanted to be shocked or excited or cry, but to me, it was just God telling me that you said this when you were 16, and I'm just reminding you that this is something that you've always wanted to do. At 16, I wanted my voice to be heard. I didn't even understand what it meant for my voice to be heard. I wasn't sure what I was even going to say then. But I realize now that I was just waiting for a perfect podcast. But it was not about perfection. It was about trying and making an effort, because this is something I wanted to do for so many years. So I decided that, you know what, it's time to record this. I jumped and I just recorded. I think this is my 3rd episode, and I'm sure that I might decide not to record another one if I listen to this. Actually, I've decided I'm not recording another one. Whatever happens going down this journey and the script, that's it. I'm going to put it out there. So I've taken that jump. What is holding you back from taking that leap? I don't even know. For me, even though I wrote that I wanted my voice to be heard at 16, I'm not sure I knew what I wanted to say when I was 16. But as I sit here, right now, for me, my voice means my experiences, my journey, my pain, my healing, my happy moments, my achievements, my downtimes, my knowledge. Everything that makes me who I am is my voice. So this journey and these conversations will be about many varied moments and many varied things. But I know for sure that every time that I put my voice out there, I will encourage, I will inspire, I will teach, I will share knowledge. I'll probably not make you laugh all the time. I don't know if I'm that funny. But I hope that my voice, upon hearing it, gives you something, a takeaway, a moment that even though it might not occur to you immediately, maybe later, maybe there and then, my voice would have been a gift. I take this jump not because I am without fear, but because I'm willing to try. I'm willing to put myself out there. I'm willing to do it anyway, and I'm willing to do it afraid. I am nervous because there are parts of you that you might not want to share. Are you going to even put it out there? Writing sometimes is therapeutic for me. So I've written so many different scripts of things I want to speak about, but I go over it and I stop. But there are conversations that need to be had. There are conversations that we need to talk about. Mental health, abuse, intentional parenting, finances, food, whatever. Anything that takes my fancy during the week, we will definitely talk about it. So I tell you, you can learn, research, plan, focus, intend to, but without the jump, there will just be another set of things that you've done around the very thing you want to jump for. So today, I say to you, jump. My name is Ama Emefa Ajuman. You can call me Ama or Emefa. I've taken this jump on my podcast, Conversations with Ama. Until we cross paths again, jump. I love you.
Hi, MFA. So I just listened to your first podcast, and I would say that your voice is so soothing. I'm happy that you have a podcast because you're one of the people that I always feel like is a store of knowledge. You're someone that I always feel like I could go to when I need information, whether it's about like parenting, skincare, like everything that you're gonna you say you're gonna talk about is something that I feel like you're knowledgeable about, and I just feel like having a podcast just makes sense, and I wish you all the best. I'll be listening to your podcast as and when they come in, and looking forward to an exciting journey. Bye.
Hi, Emma. That was so soothing. Thank you for this message, and I'll look forward to your podcast.
Hi, Alma. I enjoyed listening to your podcast. You have some real gems sharing with us. Sometimes we hesitate doing things we feel led to do in life. We don't know why we're hesitating, but we hesitate. And you're absolutely correct. What we really have to do is just jump. And if we're aiming for perfectionism, that will definitely hold us back. So thank you for jumping because it is really pushing the rest of us to do likewise and jump. I am looking forward to hearing more from your podcasts. Congratulations.
Hello, Em. This is Corday. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You know, as mothers and as parents, it's very difficult for us to live our lives out the way that we want to, or to even find time to do the things that we love to. And so, you have started the journey. You've taken that leap of faith. You've jumped. That's the most important thing. It's very important for your children also to see that you're living out your dreams. I'm so excited and I'm so happy for you. And I can't wait to hear more. Bless you.